Hey, and welcome to another Geek Out commentary. I'm Sam.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
I'm Josh.
And we're continuing our countdown to Jurassic World with the second Jurassic Park film, The Lost World, Jurassic Park. Just like the first movie, I didn't see this one until it came out on home video. You guys saw it in theaters, though, right?
I did.
Yep.
This was the second Jurassic Park that I saw in theaters.
The first one in full, I got to watch in theaters.
I saw this one and almost died on a milk dud. So
Just almost choked.
yeah, almost choked to death on a milk dud. So.
Yeah. I mean,
I enjoyed the movie though.
yeah, it's a... I've
And now
obviously...
you're into autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah, involving chocolate.
Very specific fetish.
A lot of people shit on this movie. I don't think it's as good as the first, but I still think it's a really good time.
Yeah.
Anything before you guys want to say before we launch right into it?
I love Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. I do remember getting into the theater and being like, wait, why isn't Dr. Grant in this one? You know,
I'll be perfectly honest. I'm more of a Grant guy than a Malcolm guy.
As am I. Like I enjoy the Malcolm, and I enjoy Jeff Goldblum. I probably enjoy Jeff Goldblum more than I enjoy Sam Neill. But yeah, as a kid, I was like, I want more Dr. Grant.
I was happy to get more Goldblum.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah.
He's not as sexy in this one.
Yeah,
He doesn't have a Harlequin novella cover spread in this one.
yeah.
True.
And he died in the first book.
That we should make that our cover photo for Jurassic Park once we start
totally.
posting that. Should be sexy Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, don't worry.
Goldblum.
It's already it was already in.
The old Nolan noggin.
But
already in
now
the
that I have your
brain.
approval.
All right, Chris, count us off.
All right, so we are again watching the Blu-rays from my box set of all 3 Jurassic Park movies. You should be fine watching on whatever medium you're using. So we have the counter all set to 0, just like we always do. I will give you a countdown for when to hit play, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. And again, right away, that beautiful Universal logo.
Which is the first time, like, back in our Back to the Future 3 episode, Chris mentioned that's the first time you see that logo. This is the first time you see this Universal logo. Because Jurassic Park, the first Jurassic Park movie, did gangbusters business for Universal. And so it stands to reason that they're like, everyone's going to see Jurassic Park 2. Let's put our new logo in front of this one.
Boom.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
The blind version.
Yeah.
For the hearing impaired. Water.
Now, this opening with a rich family getting basically fucked over by dinosaurs was actually the opening to Crichton's Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm. I remember when I tried reading the book a couple years after this movie came out. I tried reading the first book, and I was like, wait, this first chapter, am I reading the wrong book?
A lot of material from Crichton's Jurassic Park shows up for this. And I think to date, this is the novel, The Lost World, is the only sequel novel he ever wrote.
Yes. Especially
And-
since he's dead.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. I guess there'll never be. But,
I mean, yeah, I guess someone else could pick it up, like the Bourne movies. But
yeah. Or the Millennium Trilogy.
That's right. Yeah. His name would be Jeffrey.
Yeah. Spelled with a G, of course.
What a fuck. Barry.
That's Camilla Luddington, who
Why do I know that name?
10,000 BC, the new Tomb Raider games.
No way. That's her?
You just blew Josh's mind. I saw it.
Yeah,
Look at his face.
I believe so. Let me take a look.
Just
to be sure.
Just to confirm.
This is too late. His mind's already blown, even if it's wrong.
It's blown enough.
No, if it's not her, I can just suck it all back in.
Okay.
Snakes, what do you think this is? An Indiana Jones film, lady?
Wrong Spielberg thing.
I'm not pouring this drink myself.
Yeah. How does this work?
She looked like she was about to attempt it.
My bad. It's Camilla Bell, who's in 10,000 BC, When a Stranger Calls, and
yes, okay.
Push.
Push?
That film I do know.
Yeah.
Wait,
She's
who
about-
was she in Push?
The girl, I assume.
I never actually saw Push.
I mean, either. Is Push the one with
Chris Evans.
Dio.
Oh, Chris Evans. Okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
telekinetic superhero one.
Oh wait, no, the girl in Push, that was Dakota Fanning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
She would have been like the girl, and Chris Evans had like a love interest though, and that probably would have been
Probably would have been, Kill Bill.
because it would have been awkward.
Great
for
film if
Dakota.
you haven't seen it.
Yeah. Better
worth,
than Jumper.
worth watching.
Yes. Yeah. Better than Jumper.
The Compies originally figured prominently in the script for the first Jurassic Park. They were supposed to kill John Hammond, and obviously they kept him alive. So
Long enough to let him die from natural causes in this one.
well, originally, he was supposed to die in this one.
Yeah, I guess they don't actually show him dying, but he's on his deathbed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And then-
it's implied that he's on his deathbed.
And
though
then
they never
by the third,
certainly by Jurassic
he's-
World. Yeah.
yeah. Don't worry, I'm an international man of mystery.
I could be played by Timothy Dalton.
Oh God, that would have been so much better.
He could be Doc Savage and we wouldn't know it.
Well,
He's,
he's clearly not the best.
Well, Doc
father.
Savage would have solved everything by now.
Yeah.
I love this transition.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a glorious island he's on. Oh, no.
No, it's New York.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
Not a
I wonder
glorious
if I can
island,
figure out
just
which
a regular
station this
island.
is.
Still rocking that jacket, though.
Do you blame him?
No. That's why he's still doing it.
I think
Still
he
right
walks
now.
with a slight limp based on his experiences in the last film. You can really only notice it when he's running, though. His character dies in Crichton's Jurassic Park, and they just kind of explain it off in the second novel as he got better.
Chris, is this a common occurrence on a New York subway?
Yup. Especially for Jeff Goldblum.
Guy looks like the lead singer of Creed.
Yeah, he does.
About as douchey.
The guy. I trusted you.
If he actually had, if you actually believe me, why would you act like a fucking dinosaur?
Yeah.
Body language says, "Leave me alone."
That's the kind of looks that Goldblum normally gets from old ladies. But,
Yeah.
originally there was a deleted scene after the subway sequence where InGen, the company that created Jurassic Park, has a board meeting where they're talking about how they just got sued by the British family for their daughter getting maimed by the dinosaurs. And that's why they're like, you know what? We should stop having dinosaurs in isolated locations. We should bring them to the mainland where we'll have complete control. That's the inciting incident of the film, as opposed to the way the movie presents it, where it's just kind of a cold open.
I love how board, meetings like that always come up with the most brilliant ideas like that.
Are those both the same actors?
Yep, Joe Mazzello and Ariana Richards. Originally, they had a bigger role. They were supposed to go to Isla Sorna as well, but Spielberg, during the scripting process, is like, why the fuck would they go back to the island?
Or
We'll
any
just-
island for that
we'll
matter.
just send Malcolm's daughter.
Her, it makes sense. It's like, oh, I want to stow away and be with my dad.
I don't understand the dangers inherent in this trip because my dad doesn't reveal anything.
Yeah. I didn't actually have a traumatizing experience on a tropical island where I got electrocuted and almost eaten.
It's one of the bad guys from Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls.
Yeah. This is bread and butter in the 90s.
I mean, with that English accent, I can imagine. Is that the guy from RoboCop?
No.
You're right, because that would mean that he never aged.
Yeah.
And there's
But I
like
can
at least-
understand that mistake.
There's
Chris.
like at least 10 years between.
He's in the second Dirty Harry movie.
Nice.
It hurts. I don't appreciate it. It
Why
hurts.
would you want to hurt Goldblum? There's
Or
no
his
need to hurt
reputation.
Goldblum. Yeah.
Originally, Spielberg didn't want to come back to this. He had taken a sabbatical after making Schindler's List, which he did immediately after Jurassic Park, and he felt just so emotionally drained. Originally, Joe Johnston, who directed Jurassic Park 3, was going to direct this one. But Spielberg, during the pre-production phase, was like, you know what? If there's a movie to stage a comeback with after like this like self-imposed retirement, this would be it.
Hey, don't call it a comeback.
By the end of the movie, he was like, I probably shouldn't have come back to do Jurassic Park. Because as much as he enjoyed making the first one, by the end of this one, he was kind of over it.
You should just do another Jaws. Moose Jaws.
Reboot it.
Make it a cyborg.
Do it from the shark's perspective.
Yeah. Foreign film. It's all in subtitles. Surely win an Oscar.
I thought you bred them on Isla Nublar.
Yeah, I never got that.
So where Malcolm
I
finds
can understand raising them, but
Yeah.
I don't understand why you would do that. But
Yeah.
I can understand like if you wanted to write that off. But you
Yeah.
showed them breeding.
Unless it was just for just like everything else on Jurassic Park, just for show.
Mm.
They have just like a couple.
Or maybe they only bred the raptors on the park
Yeah.
because they realize that they're too dangerous to transport.
Yeah.
There's Malcolm basically being told, you remember how I fucked up with the first island? I made it even worse.
I mean, he says as much in a second.
We learned from our mistakes, and now you're making all new ones. Oh,
The only reference to that we get in this film, too. Yeah, it's never explicitly said in the film that he's on his deathbed, but the film originally was supposed to end with John Hammond's funeral.
I mean, that does look like a deathbed. If ever I've
now
seen
he's
one.
like up and running around.
He's virile, yeah.
That's a nasty comb over.
There's your line, Josh.
He said the thing.
The best hand actor of all
I
time.
feel like that's like Spielberg's like pitch meetings with the executives. They're like, "This is how we'll do it," and he's like, "Arr."
Yeah. Did you not see the first movie? That is a comb over of all comb overs, man. Very little to work with, but he's rocking it.
It's been a few rough years for Santa.
I did love Miracle on 34th Street.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Yeah,
It was heartwarming.
had my buddy Mara Wilson in it.
That's right.
And while I was looking up facts afterwards, realized that it came out the following year after Jurassic Park. I thought it had come out before. So
Yeah.
all those references to him having been Santa in the last commentary that I made, null
Oh.
and void.
I mean, he still,
He still looks like
yeah,
Santa.
and he still was Santa just a year later. The first Jurassic Park is the movie that, because up until the first Jurassic Park, he had just resigned himself to just be a director. He found that more satisfying.
Yeah, there was like a 20, 30-year gap.
Something like that, yeah.
I mean, hey, you failed to open up a dino park. What else are you going to do? Run and hide as a department store Santa.
He's the real Santa. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Don't you believe, Josh? Don't you believe?
Don't you ruin my childhood, Josh,
Yeah.
of a movie that I still haven't seen to this day.
It's got Dylan McDermott. It's a good time.
And Mara Wilson.
And yeah. Even though she would say like she's like, I still get recognized for being in that movie. Like sometimes when I'm on 34th Street, here's the thing, guys, I'm Jewish. We don't celebrate Christmas. Boop.
Yeah.
Roll credits.
Time to go to bed now. I didn't realize like the massive height difference between the two of them. I guess it's because most of the time, like, he's lying next to him, being
Sultry.
injured. Yeah. And again, I've only seen this movie once, so I don't remember much. Do they reference what's going on with what's his face? Like, why he's not in this one?
Grant?
Yeah.
Just because he chose to stay silent.
Okay.
I was gabbing about how that guy was in Ace Ventura
okay.
while they were going over that.
It's a
whole
very
thing.
brief.
I just figured they'd be like, "Hey, this is
Yeah.
the reason why he's not in it."
He references not being in the Lost World in the beginning of Jurassic Park 3.
Okay.
He's like, I wasn't part of the San Diego stuff. Stop asking me about the San Diego stuff.
I can imagine there's somewhere on the cutting room floor a scene of him being asked or being referenced as being asked to be part of the team.
And then in a very Wolverine style, he's like, "Fuck off."
Yeah.
Enough.
Superhero music.
The Last March of the Owl.
Caw, caw, caw. God
Yeah, I
creates
remember
man.
how to count.
Yeah.
He's like,
Come on, Mr. President.
Yeah. Sam, you haven't written the speech for the president right. It's weird to see after watching Richard Schiff on the West Wing for 7 years with a full beard.
Yeah.
To see him not have it.
Oh yeah, it's creepy.
And I imagine quite a bit younger.
By 2 years.
Yeah, not
Wow.
quite a bit. West Wing was
Impressive
was
makeup
late-
department.
Yeah, started during the Clinton administration. Yeah, it started in 99. And there's Vince Vaughn,
Yeah.
before he became known as,
Vince Vaughn.
the funny man we all know and love.
Yeah, back when he was trying to be serious.
Yeah, doing movie. Like the following year, he did Psycho. He was Norman Bates in the Psycho remake.
Yeah.
The reason Spielberg cast him is because Swingers wanted to use the Jaws theme. And so he's like, well, if I'm going to let you guys use the Jaws theme, I want to see a rough cut of the film. And he saw it, and he loved Vince Vaughn's performance, so he cast him for The Lost World.
Nice.
Sega.
Oh, man.
Clearly a reference to the Jurassic Park Sega game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rampage edition.
Ooh.
Post
Deep cut.
that, bitch.
It's a bit of a Chekhov's gun there, with her being a gymnast.
Man, he's just getting cut left and right in this scene.
But I'm still walking away.
Yeah. But don't listen to me.
Except for when I tell you to not to... whatever.
It is a common Spielberg trope, though, the idea of, the father, kind of dysfunctional father relationship. Based on Spielberg's own relationship with his father after his parents divorced. Shows up in Hook, shows up in Jurassic Park, shows up in Close Encounters.
Yeah. It's funny, though. It's because in Close Encounters, he's always said that if he made that movie now...
As a father,
the ending would be completely different.
He wouldn't completely
leave
ditch his family.
Yeah, leave his family behind. That's such a good movie. That's such a wonderful movie.
That ending always kind of bothered me.
That he leaves?
Yeah. Like, not even...
And he's so happy about it.
Yeah, not even caring.
Yeah.
I
He'll
completely
be back.
forgotten that film ends that way.
Yeah, he'll be back. One of these
In the
days.
sequel.
You know, R2D2
Encounters?
is on the ship. He's like stuck underneath. They have it at the Air and Space Museum with like the big model, and you can see clearly R2D2 there. But if you watch the movie, you can see him there too.
Where
so.
isn't he hiding in films?
He's everywhere.
He's even in Indiana Jones.
Yeah, so is C-3PO.
He's in the 2009 Star Trek.
And Star Trek Into Darkness.
I wouldn't put it past J.J. Abrams. The self-avowed Star Wars fan that got to direct Star Trek.
Which means
So
it's all
basically
shared
what you're
universe.
saying is he's not going to be in episode 7.
Yeah, he got it out of his system.
Yeah, that's not R2-D2 in the trailer,
Yeah,
where it clearly shows R2-D2.
yeah.
In the trailer.
Of Star Wars. As
Episode
R2D2.
7.
Yeah,
Played by R2-D2
yeah.
and Kenny Baker.
I feel like this is one of the more... This is actually... I love this John Williams score quite a bit. Not as much as the first Jurassic Park film, but it has a very distinct feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't just all like French horns.
I
Yeah.
hear little bits of like Indiana Jones inspiration in it, but it's not like a complete facsimile.
Yeah, something I enjoyed about the score in these films was that you could just sit back and take in everything that was going on, and the music wasn't really trying to overtake everything. Not a bad way to go.
There are no good ways, Mr. Sulu. Something about Vince Vaughn speaking
Yeah,
Spanish.
he's like, just whatever.
Que tipo de cuentos.
Why did he agree to ship them there if he was afraid to go to the island?
Probably got shit dick loads of money.
They probably also
Shit
didn't
tickler.
tell him until halfway through the trip exactly where they wanted to go. Like, just a general direction.
Yeah.
Everybody roll your eyes at the ferryman.
Don't pay the ferryman.
But no, I like this kind of safari vibe that the score has.
Yeah.
And this time they're Mercedes.
Yeah, this expedition provided by Mercedes. Haven't we already figured out that the satellite technology in these films doesn't work, guys?
Well, no, they said one of the options might have been that she turned off her phone. Let's make as much noise as possible.
Yeah. Holes.
Off.
Screaming.
At least 2, maybe 3.
Sarah's a pretty common name.
That's
Mhm.
classic.
Classic Jeff.
Yeah.
It's a dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Malcolm's like, yeah, haven't you seen one before? Oh, right. No, you haven't, because everyone died.
It's my favorite dinosaur.
Hi, Jake.
Thanks for making an appearance.
You'll never see us again. I mean, you might, but I don't remember them being featured prominently in this movie.
This might have been when I choked on the milk dud. I'm like,
hey,
guys, it's the Stegosaurus. No pictures, please.
Vince Vaughn uses Nikon, and so should you. I'm just going to go out of my way to hit you in the face with my shoulder.
Yeah. I'm the star of this movie. Stunts. Ooh, stunts. Lawsuit. Yeah. Parkour.
How did they not see her?
Because they're insane.
Vince Vaughn falls, dies.
Yeah.
Originally, Juliette Binoche was offered this role. Like, she had been offered the role of Ellie Sattler in the first movie, but she turned down Spielberg again. Julianne Moore would later say the only reason she took this movie is to pay for her divorce.
Really? Dang.
Like
Did
she
it
went out of her
fit the
way to
bill?
splash into that puddle.
I mean, if a Jurassic Park movie doesn't cover your alimony, I don't know what will.
Like shit.
Notice the lack of blood, implying that I was not attacked.
We've been dating for years. You've never seen my lucky pack?
That's like one of the first questions whenever I start a new relationship.
What is your lucky charms?
What is again? She's like going out of her way to splash through the water. There's land right there. It's where the camera is.
I guess there is 2 references to lysine.
Boom.
Well done, Lost World.
Technically, there's 3 because she just said lysine for the 3rd time.
Okay, it seems, but yeah. But again,
I said
yeah.
it's still 2.
But again, you topped the original in that regard. Jurassic Park, Lost World.
So this one basically is filling in all the holes of the first one.
Kind of,
And
I
then
guess, all the
making
unanswered
all new
questions.
holes.
Yeah.
Well, there you
All
go.
the wrong question, all the right places. Oh, da, 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 da. I apologize.
One of these days, Sam, we'll start a music podcast.
I wouldn't recommend it with me. It's a baby. I'm an animatronic. Kill me.
Oof. Original flip cam.
Yeah, JVC.
Lost World, Jurassic Park 2, forever unclean. How can you do Nikon and JVC? I mean, come on.
They had to spare some expense.
Gotta get that sponsor money.
Yeah,
What
true.
other companies do we want?
That Stegosaurus is going to go back to like its squad and be like, yo, this lady just touched my face.
I thought she was all about not interfering.
Yeah, well, clearly she's a liar.
There's Malcolm again referencing your concerns.
You got something on your mouth there.
Yeah. He's like, are you dumb? Are you dense? This is the goddamn Jurassic Park.
What the hell is Vaughn doing?
Let me
It's not.
jerk this
I
thing
mean,
off.
clearly it's the most complicated thing in the world, Chris.
It's made of all knobs that I've got to roll. Oh man, should have gone with a DSLR, bitch.
Now this, I still never understand exactly what the camera was doing during
Winding.
this scene.
Auto winding.
Film camera.
Yeah. Back in the day, before digital took over, there was these things called film cameras, and when you reached the end of you had a finite amount of film on a roll. When you hit the end, cameras would automatically rewind the film so that you could take the film out and take it to a developer.
I thought you had to do that manually.
For some cameras.
Yeah, older cameras, yeah, but that camera also doesn't have a crank to load up the next frame. It automatically does it.
Okay.
There was originally a deleted scene where the Stegosauruses chased them away, like the entire team. But
Yeah, no, actually, I do remember that scene.
yeah, I think it's in the trailer.
Yeah. Kids, that's Spielberg telling you don't smoke.
Yeah.
Also, you're one to talk, Miss.
Yeah.
I just petted a Stegosaurus baby. Predators.
Yeah, they
No,
should. Yeah.
you.
Oh, you.
They should just do Predators versus Jurassic Park.
Oh,
They did. They
Just
did.
unleash-
They did Anacondas versus Lake Placid.
Yeah, just unleash like two or three predators like on one of the islands. Just let them go fucking ham.
Raptors versus Predators.
Raptors versus predators.
Raptor
I mean, that's how
Squad
it probably.
versus Predators.
That's probably how it would end. You know what I mean? They would just like take out everything else.
Because T-Rexes, they could see them coming.
Yeah,
Chris Pratt's Raptor Squad versus Predators.
just predators versus almost everything. It's like predators kill the movie universe. They just kill everything. Billy Joel.
We didn't start the fire.
They have microwaves on the truck.
I'm pretty sure there's one right behind you. Why? Just because
Aw,
she's black? You
Vince
racist.
Vaughn being that one guy. Satellite in space. How long you gotta wait?
That's another reason why they couldn't have Dr. Grant back, because they already took care of that joke.
Man, Toby Ziegler telling it like it is.
Like,
I was Malcolm. I just walked right over and stuck him right off the truck.
All this dialogue on top of other dialogue. Fuck. I always hate that.
yeah.
At least they're not walking and talking.
I like a good walk and talk. I even like mediocre walk and talks.
Like on 30 Rock?
It's got one of the best with Sorkin himself participating in one. Tina Fey is just like, did we just walk and talk? He's like, yeah. Only time you'll see Sorkin talk about Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip, too.
Oh, I like that show.
She brings it up, and he's just like, shut up, Liz.
You're like the only one, Josh. Yeah, that's almost exactly what it is. Outside, where it's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing he didn't ride in on a pale horse.
Remember in Magnolia where she tells the guy to suck her cock? She gets so mad when she's trying to get her prescription. And Paul Thomas Anderson just loved it so much they kept it in. And she doesn't have, like a cock in that movie.
Well, that just ruins the scene for me now.
Sorry, buddy.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can still think it, Josh, if you want. We can never,
if that's
Josh.
what
We can
does it
never
for you.
take that away from you. Oh, sick! Oh man. How much shit did they eat and just throw around here?
It was just little girl.
Yeah. How long was she?
Just like,
Like-
she just opened everything and threw it on the ground.
How long was the commute to Isla Sorna? Just like shitting
Yeah.
everywhere.
Take a picture. Why don't you?
Squeak.
Yeah. Puberty much? She grew a beard. That truck's having so much fun.
Woohoo!
Yeah, it's rules, guys. Fast and Furious. Pete Townsend. Oh shit! This guy.
Spielberg would say that up until at least this point, the actor he enjoyed working with the most, or at least the most professional, was Pete Postlethwaite.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. I know when he passed away, it was like a big time for Steven Spielberg. Had nothing but nice things to say about him.
Remember when he's a Japanese man in The Usual Suspects? But clearly still not a Japanese man.
Isn't that something that they should have discussed before landing?
We need a scene that explains how badass Roland is.
And why we have
I mean,
another
they're
hunter
dead.
in
That-
one of
that
these
car,
films.
They just died.
Don't you think he would have studied this before?
He doesn't have time for that shit.
He's Roland,
Yeah.
The only dinosaur I care about are T-Rexes.
the greatest predator in the history of animals. I must kill it.
Obviously, he doesn't know his dinosaurs.
I don't think he gives a fuck. I think the engine was just like, "Hey, you're the greatest big game hunter ever."
Why take that route?
Yeah,
Because
He
it
wanted to
looks
get
cooler
shit on.
cinematically.
yeah. I
Oh,
feel like
shit.
that. I feel
That's
like that was in the
This
trailer.
isn't a documentary.
Yeah, I feel like that was in the trailer though. It's like trailer moment.
Yeah.
Just like Mr. fucking ZZ Top here.
Yeah.
You mean Brent Spiner's character from Independence Day?
Yeah.
Who's apparently coming back in the sequel.
Nice.
Oh, weird. They should have done like Wild Boys, Jurassic Park.
Just like Chris Pontius is like, yeah, and he gets ripped to shreds.
Yeah. Just like laughing his ass off.
Just laughing as blood spitting out of his mouth.
Yeah. I think it's what helps them not feel the pain as much when they're just laughing their ass off.
They had a cord attached to that dude
Uh-huh.
that pulled him through the other
Jeez.
side of the Jeep.
I like how they gave the dinosaur gave that guy enough time to explain exactly what happens when he
Yeah.
rams.
It's like, oh, you done? You done? Cool. Thank you.
Oh, and this vehicle was designed just to sell that one toy.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So much so that I just had a flashback to that toy when I saw it.
yeah.
I'm just saying the merchandising out of this film was a lot greater than the first one.
Yeah, because I feel like this is a relatively impractical vehicle.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
I mean, I'm no big game hunter, so...
You remember Hunted Dinosaurs?
But a great use for a Hummer.
And what the fuck is this shit?
I don't know, but it turns into a pillow.
Thank you
It's so comfortable.
for staying Jurassic Park.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Kill me.
Oh, we can get satellite TV on that thing now.
Why is she resting like that?
Your father, Jeff
so-
Goldblum.
Right. It looks so uncomfortable and kind of like little risque for a young child.
That's right. This movie's got Peter Stormare from The Big Lebowski. Give us the money, Lebowski. He's in the.
Yeah, bye.
He's the porn star who stars in the what was it? Log Jammin'?
He's in
I don't know.
He's in Arrow, right?
Yeah, which also has Julian. Yes, he is an Arrow. He's
He becomes the new Count Vertigo.
yeah, in season 2 or 3.
Three.
Three. Yeah.
Help me out, Josh. Right? It's
okay,
three. Yeah.
no, I recognize him now.
Because
yeah.
he's characters in 2, but he becomes the new Count Vertigo.
He's the
in 3.
cosmonaut in Armageddon.
Yeah.
Eden.
Oh, I loved him in that role.
Yeah, but yeah, that his scene where Julianne Moore is watching his porn in The Big Lebowski is one of my favorite moments of the movie. Where he's here for some ludicrous reason to fix the cable. I bet you can imagine what happens next. And Jeff Daniel or Bridges just like he fixes the cable.
Ooh.
I will kill these men.
Evil hunters.
Beard. I need a beard.
All they need is like a single tear
Yeah.
from one of them, from each of them.
Yeah, except
like-
Goldblum because he just feels
Yeah,
no mercy
there's
anymore.
dark clouds over
Well,
like.
there's the tears. They just made a puddle.
Yeah. Look at what we did.
We are become death. Destroyer of dinosaurs.
This guy. It's a footprint.
It's weed.
Yeah.
Right, well, I'm done. And he just shoots behind him.
That was in the trailer.
Hey, is that
Oh, I remember this.
Are you talking about Peter Stormare?
yeah.
He's also
Is that the one that you guys
devil.
were just talking about?
Yep.
Yes.
the devil
Yeah,
in
that's-
Constantine.
Yes,
Yeah.
I completely forgot him being
He's fantastic in that
Vertigo
movie.
and stuff like that. But I just watched the Constantine movie again.
Oh,
Right, right,
I
right.
love
And
that movie so
my
much.
favorite depiction of the devil.
He's so
Yeah.
good.
He runs the nightclub in Bad Boys 2.
Does he?
Yep.
Yeah. He attacks the mansion with like both machine guns and gets like fucking rocked. But
Yeah.
yeah.
He plays a good villain.
He like smells Keanu Reeves and
Mhm.
Constantine.
Licks him too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he does. Man, you want to party?
All those like flies.
Yeah.
I love his earring. There is a deleted scene where you see what's his name, the guy leading the expedition from InGen, accidentally break his leg, like because he visits these two dudes in the tree while they're like on stakeout, and he's like, "Oh, fucking dinosaur," and he breaks its leg, and that's why the baby T-Rex, like the baby T-Rex, gets payback at the end of the film.
Oh, nice.
Poor baby T-Rex.
Broke my leg. I'll break you. I remember playing the Chuck E. Cheese Jeep arcade game to this movie too.
It's just a light gun arcade game, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it had the Jeep booth.
The rumble seats. D-box.
D-box before D-box.
One of our friends saw Age of Ultron in D-box seats, and she said that it was really subtle but really cool at certain like big flying shots.
I've still yet to do a movie like that.
Yeah. I was like, where the hell is a D-Box movie theater around here? And she was like resting. I was like,
Leesburg.
Still far away.
For some.
Is that software?
It's the same boardroom set from the deleted scene, so it kind of pays off on that scene that doesn't exist anymore. It's on the DVD, guys. Stegosaurus friend.
Stegosaurus rules.
I'm already a little drunk.
Obviously, he's never been to San Diego. It's very, very small out there.
They do have a kick-ass zoo, from what I understand.
True,
And
but
a decent Comic-Con.
not a whole lot of room to build that park.
Well, I'm sure back then it had more room.
Yeah, I'm trying to think at what point Comic-Con really, like, fucking exploded.
It wasn't until like the mid to late 2000s, actually, like
Did
the
you
aughts.
Did you ever hear that story when Grant Morrison was like, going to San Diego and he was like at the hotel and he was like out overlooking everything and he looked down and he's like, this is before like it became really popular. And his famous thing was, he was on the Nerdist and they were like, does it piss you off that now it's like really popular? He's like, no, it just proved we were right all along, which is like a really great way of looking at it. But he said he'll never forget looking out the window and seeing a cosplay kid dressed up as Green Lantern being chased by like a gang of like frat guys. And he was just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He goes, now it'd be the opposite. Now you get like a gang of Green Lanterns running after like a couple jocks. But I don't know. He said that image was always kind of funny.
Triceratops!
Just running through the fire like a
Oh,
metal
man,
boss.
this is like, this burned my belly. Oh.
He's listening to King Diamond. That one was just looking for someone to ram.
Yeah.
Who's gonna get rammed? Jesus. Stones.
Jurassic
What is it
Park
with
putting
Jurassic-
cars
Yeah.
in trees since forever.
Fell almost the exact same way too.
Like, I get that the hunters are dicks,
Yeah.
but they really did fuck them over hard.
Yeah.
Like, in a very life-threatening setting.
Oh, you're talking about
Let's
the
be
dinosaurs
fair,
or what they did
Vince-
to the hunters?
Vince Vaughn is like a member of like a super extremist PETA.
Yeah, like,
if I
well,
remember
like,
correctly.
like super Greenpeace.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I think what happened to these guys was well-deserved.
I mean, if you think about it, because of what they did, everybody that dies on this expedition,
It's because
Thanks,
of the
Malcolm.
second team.
with your half.
yeah, on an audio commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he cares what it is.
It's a dinosaur.
No.
Hippies. And then it explodes.
Look at that
Superman
stance.
pose.
There it is.
What's the frequency, Kenneth?
It sucks.
Why did he push the button down to here?
I want to hang out with Jeff Goldblum and like watch him order food from a foreign language menu.
That'd be great.
I would like the filet mignon, ma'am, please.
Big nut.
The one thing better than listening to to Vince Vaughn speak Spanish is Jeff
I'd like
Goldblum.
some canoodles.
Guacamole.
kill you all.
I always sympathized with this little guy.
I feel like he grows
Yeah.
over the course. When you see him at the end of the movie versus his like slight ET size now.
Yeah.
Well, you know, his growth spurt.
Yeah, you
That's
never
what happen when you're in the Goldblum presence. Like
Yeah.
you
Just so much testosterone.
yeah.
He's just spitting off.
Its
him.
leg is automatically healed.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? He just looks at Goldblum and nods.
You just see a wink.
Yeah.
The animatronic trying desperately not to knock into the camera.
And tourniquet. You're just hurting me more.
I wish I could stop kicking, but I'm an animatronic.
I've got to do something to prove that I'm alive.
It's just like death metal screams. Yeah.
Well, now she realizes it was a bad idea to come home.
head
Well,
banging.
this is like the first dinosaur she's encountered.
Yeah,
right?
she wasn't part of the Stegosaurus fun. Sorry, Eddie. We keep you in the dark the entire movie, and then you get ripped in half.
Be glad. Yes, it was stupid. During the course of the movie? We're high as kites.
I want us to get stoned with Jeff Goldblum too. Just
Yeah.
out as soon as we're done puffing up. Just okay, we're high.
Yeah. It's official.
Yeah. Look at it. Look at us. Look at us.
Just stare into my face while you just drift away.
Watch my vinegar strokes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
We've seen it. We've seen it.
With Sarah Silverman, no less.
Yeah.
No one make a smell.
Listening to Pink Floyd. Breathe. Breathe in the air.
Easily distracted Vaughn.
Yeah.
If you think about it, Julianne Moore is kind of, her character is really responsible for a lot. I mean, the fucking T-Rexes follow the blood on her clothes because she's just like, I didn't bring a change.
He just happens to have another belt? I'm always ready to repel. Exactly.
Yeah.
Doesn't even.
He would have made a great Batman.
Yeah. I'm Batman. But the T-Rex is out.
Yeah. Meathead Vaughn.
That was good for a couple laughs in the theaters. I'm so high.
just visions of like Mark Bolan's head floating around listening to T-Rex. I was dancing since I was whatever the cosmic dancer.
I'll be a cosmic dancer.
Danced myself right out the womb. It's a great song. I think they use it in Billy Elliot.
How far away was that?
I don't know. I remember Eddie ends up driving there. But Goldblum doesn't have time for that.
He just runs like Forrest Gump.
Where's Jenny?
Yeah. Answer the phone.
Well, one car down.
Yeah. That was definitely in the trailer.
Trailer moment right there. Yeah.
I even remember that one.
Oddly enough, also in the trailer for Psycho. Who would have thought?
Peekaboo, motherfuckers.
And they're really bad at this game.
T-Rexes are cool.
Oh. Yeah, I remember at this point being like, oh shit.
Yeah. They kind of added tiger stripes or something to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See it on the snout.
That's what happens with one generation in the wild. You know, evolution.
Life found a way.
Yeah.
That's my baby.
Or maybe maybe that's like scars from battle or something like that.
Maybe, but I feel like...
Yeah, I feel like it's too... Yeah. Well, and it kind of looks like the other one has it too, so...
I'd be down for... I'm going back to my Predator versus Jurassic Park idea, where it just ends with two Predators riding a T-Rex, and they just joust in the battle and have to kill each other.
Can we pitch this to a comic?
Universal would probably be like, yeah.
Who owns Predator? Is that Fox?
Fox?
IDW has the comic rights.
Yeah. Well, they're doing the Fire and Stone stuff right now.
Yeah.
Or
And-
it's all over, but I guess they're releasing the trades.
Well, also Archie meets the Punisher, or Predator.
Yeah, it's actually a cool first issue. I liked it.
Does anybody die?
Archie.
Yeah, I think there's if I remember correctly, there's well, I don't think
I know
anyone dies. I think
The
there's
variant cover is the
Yeah.
Predator holding Jughead's head. Sounds like my cat.
yeah. I could scream too, and it's metal.
Give me an awkward laugh cry, Julianne Moore.
Yeah.
Wait for it. You have to earn the awkward laugh cry.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
You get
That was awkward enough for me.
Yeah. You get more of it if I remember correctly.
You get Julianne more of it?
Yes.
She wet herself, but, you know.
Where's she gonna go?
It's academic. Oh, I found the light.
I want to know what he saw.
Probably a T-Rex charging.
T-Rex giving the finger.
By the way, I like how you can kind of see the glass in the rear window already falling out of the trailer there while it was tipping over.
Where's Michelle?
There's a lot. I forgot how much there is of just straight up people looking in the camera in this movie. Like, oh my god.
Also, I remember that like pretty much this entire scene was in the trailer. Like this was the trailer fodder. This and then the hunters driving around earlier.
Yeah.
Which made it seem
There's
like
another
this
camera
was the movie.
looking in the camera
Yeah,
shot.
she had another one earlier during the Stegosaurus. But yeah, if they just showed this scene as the trailer, yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Where's Michelle Rodriguez when you need her from Fast and the Furious?
Right.
Or Paul Walker, because he has that thing
Doing
where
all, like the run up, jump, and grab.
off the big rig.
And they go through so much shit in that movie. Oh shit, face. That it's like not even a big deal.
Yeah.
They're just like, all right, cool, next.
I always thought this was a cool effect.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Yeah, the stress fractures.
It's like the beginning of Dark Knight Rises.
Except good.
Oh,
I was gonna say it. I was gonna say it, but I stopped. Nothing stops the Sam Stone though.
It's all right. It still made money.
Both
But you're
of these
saying that
movies.
this scene's better than the opening of Dark Knight Rises?
No, I'm not saying that.
haven't
I mean,
perished the thought.
granted, it still did make money.
Yeah.
Both this scene and the Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
Yep.
Squeaky?
Stress Vaughn noises.
Stress fractures, stress Vaughn,
Yeah.
stress Goldblum. Well, there goes the satellite phone.
It's fine. It never worked anyhow.
True that.
No, there must be one of us in the wreckage, brother. He just drops her. I'm so fucking metal.
I'm coming, Mr. President.
She has a very distinct cry face.
Oh, good. Make more noise for the
Yeah.
T-Rexes.
I'm here.
Kill me, I'm here.
Do it. Kill me. Do it now.
Are you guys in that giant RV?
I found the other car.
Just like on the display. You are fucked. You are fucked.
Then, unfortunately, he adds just enough weight for it to fall.
Just in time for him to go with it.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you guys too.
Fine, I'll go back to the mainland. See you guys in a couple weeks.
I love that joke.
What if all they have is apple pie? It's the same damn thing. Hey, no, doing just about as well as Wayne Knight. What if the glass hadn't broken yet, and then he tosses that down and
Yeah,
it breaks
it
the glass
shatters,
and
yeah.
just ah?
That was a cool shot, like following him in.
Yeah. I'm holding it.
Let me look into the
Physics.
Yeah.
Let me hold on to it.
Inspirational Goldblum.
Yeah. We're high, and we're
Right.
higher.
I always find Goldblum to be inspirational.
Ooh.
Oh man, no slide whistle on that?
Yeah. That would have been a perfect place for it.
I always feel sorry for Eddie more than any other Jurassic Park character. Because he does so fucking much to save his friends. And then he goes out so hard right immediately after.
He should have just attached the rope to the car.
Yeah. Like, he is just struggling. Every day he's struggling. Like, more than Muldoon. Certainly more than Gennaro. Certainly more than Wayne Knight. This poor guy.
But why did he think that was going to stop physics? It's a car versus a giant trailer.
Yeah.
Like, he's just got the worst juggling act in the world.
Yeah.
Also, I always had trouble with the rope climb in gym class, so I'd probably be dead. Like, if
Yeah, no, me too.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be fucked.
Me too.
Jake, how was your rope climbing skills?
I'd be dead.
Yay, Jim.
I always liked this. How it just like flies back and forth.
He's like fishtailing and stuff.
Yeah.
Too Fast, Too Furious. Tokyo Drift.
I was trying to remember the name of the
Yeah, I couldn't.
Isla Sorna or something like that.
Yeah.
Drift. Must go faster. Must go faster. That was his must go faster line.
Yep.
Well, they're all dead.
Yeah.
Speaking of Tokyo Drift again, real quick, everyone I've talked to about the Fast and the Furious movies is like unanimous in that Tokyo Drift is the worst one.
Yeah.
I'm like, did you guys not see Too Fast, Too Furious? That's the worst one.
I don't even remember that one, but I remember
Yeah.
watching Tokyo Drift the entire way through and thinking, yeah, no.
Tokyo Drift. The only reason why I ever thought Tokyo Drift was the worst one was because it was at the time it was the furthest cry from the rest of the series.
Yeah.
But now that it ties into the rest of the series, it's a fine movie.
Yeah, otherwise it just feels like a cash-in.
Yeah.
I still feel that way about it.
There's that
I mean,
eye
they're
shot.
all cash-ins.
And now I understand why people dislike Too Fast, Too Furious.
Oh, yeah.
I still enjoy it, but
You can save the day, Richard Schiff. You can save them all.
I figured out how to fix Social Security. Yeah. Or what was it? Was that the thing that he did? He fixed Social Security? Yeah.
Oh, you
Damn.
know what invention, and
Fucking-
it doesn't save you.
Fucking crosshairs. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, make a wish. This was so cool.
Yeah.
Why can't that be a theme park ride?
And then they get hit by the car.
We're about to get sexy Goldblum face to avoid the... He's just like... Ugh.
Oh, and the one tire.
Oh.
Fuck you.
Well, I remember I thought there was a face where he was like... Ugh, like he strains. But I guess not.
That, kind of?
Kinda.
Maybe while he's coming over the edge here?
Yeah.
What's his face is like still ripped in half, lying there. Like what's his
I
face
found
from
Gennaro.
from Aliens?
Oh, Bishop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spitting up milk.
Oh, yeah, and here
Or
you
Ian
think
Holm.
it's a good person saving them, and
Yeah, you're like, oh, did that guy survive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I thought he died really fucking hard.
I thought they showed the entire death.
Yeah. There was no room
did-
for debate there.
Josh, how did your sister handle that one?
oh, I never saw another Jurassic Park film again in theaters with her.
Well, I know what her and my first date's gonna be. Voyeurs.
Yeah.
More cigarette bashing. Just like the Orphan Black clones.
Impulsive Vaughn.
Why was no one told about this?
It didn't serve the plot until just now.
Yeah, the writer was like, shit. I know. Secret base.
I'm an
not-
alcoholic.
They're in the tall grass. You bred raptors? Did no one do their research?
This cowboy here did.
Yeah, well, then
He's
he
the
would know that,
paleontologist of the group.
he would know that a velociraptor is only about a foot tall.
About the size of a turkey.
Yeah. It's not very scary. Throwback to the first one? More like a big turkey? No? Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
Utah raptors. Those are the ones that are 2 meters.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, God, I am smashed. And then we can play Gimme Shelter.
Soapbox Vaughn. I'm just thinking of all the different kinds of Vince Vaughn in this movie.
We should make a list.
Yeah.
You want a Vaughn? We got the Vaughn.
Hiking Vaughn.
Basically, his entire film career is within this one movie.
When does Norman Bates show up?
This should be his reel. Generous Vaughn.
There it is.
He's leaving. He's littering.
Earth first bastard
Yeah.
Vaughn.
Yet, see, he just dumped more trash. Jesus. Did he just try to use that rifle as a bong? Wouldn't you also not want to point the rifle up like that in the rain? I mean, I'm not up to my, outdoor gun safety.
As long as the firing pin isn't rusted, he should be okay.
Mm.
Flashlight man in the background.
Flashlight Vaughn.
Yeah, look at me, flashlight.
He's the predator.
Yeah. God, I wish the predator just showed up and killed all these people.
Just
Yeah, you're like, oh shit, and like the 3 red triangle.
yeah.
You hear like the shoom shoom whenever it's a terrible impression, but whenever it changes the vision.
It's just kind of like a
Yeah.
kind of thing. Dinosaurs. He is. I've seen the end of the movie. Call me crazy, but I feel like that guy with the glasses does not seem like a good hunter, but he seems to be like the second in command.
RJ, the character's name RJ, is Roland's best friend in the original script. There's deleted scenes where they kind of flesh out their relationship more. But as far as you know, watching this movie, it's just some dude with glasses that tags along.
You always need some dude with glasses.
Yep.
You should probably get rid of that jacket.
I feel like that was pointed out for a reason. Almost like the Tyrannosaurus can track it. What a terrible, like...
You could possibly go wrong explaining your plan to someone who's not even listening to you.
Yeah, one, that guy shouldn't have been listening to music, especially music that would have cut out the rest of his hearing. Two, this motherfucker should have known to be like, Pat, hey dude, confirm what I'm saying to you. Lock eyes. I love you. Hold my junk while I'm peeing.
3, never leave the group to go pee.
Always make a big announcement, not just one person.
Everyone, I'm taking a piss now.
So glad that Satan's in this movie. This is my dildo. I broke Josh.
You did. Well done. Dildo humor. That's what does it.
Well, I mean, you remember the episode of Catching Up where we were all talking about shoving things up my ass?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is my favorite song.
I love everything about this song.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Carter.
Yeah. Welcome back.
You'd think someone else in the group would hear him screaming, though, too.
No, they're all listening to that one song.
The ride.
This, too, would also make a great amusement park ride.
You're in trouble now.
You come to the wrong neighborhood, fuckface.
Oh, I remember
Yep.
this. I remember this scene.
Oh, God, this was terrifying. This is almost as terrifying as that fucking, like, ant scene in Crystal Skull.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. He seemed like it would go down his mouth.
Yeah. Ugh, grossing myself out just thinking about it.
Oh, there it is. Well, Batman
just wanted
Returns.
to kiss.
Batman Returns logic means he's going to turn into one of those like Catwoman, right?
Right?
Yeah.
That was always, like, the most fuck you backstories.
Yeah. Like, how we got you.
Red light, green light.
Yeah, seriously. Do those things show up in 3? This is like their movie.
I
like,
can't
2.
remember. This might be their movie. 3 is
If they
big on... 3, again, is big on raptors. And, like, it's like a pterodactyl movie.
Yeah, if they
A
show up
lot of
in 3, it's like for a brief second.
Yeah, it's not a big thing if they are.
Gotcha.
But yeah, this was their real shining moment. See, this guy knows how to get his attention.
Like, you should never have your back to the group.
Well, like the last thing I'd want to do in a situation where like you can get picked off at any second is be listening to music. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's just. It's like it also blows my mind in like apocalypse movies or like zombie stuff where they get drunk. Like the last thing I'd want to do is be drunk in that environment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, at the same time, I can understand, like, wanting to, like, blow off steam. But
Yeah, but still.
you should always have an exit strategy.
Yeah.
Never get fucking blasted. They're entering me!
They're becoming one with me.
And he just becomes the lizard man.
Yeah. This is how Kirk Connors becomes a lizard, right? In the
Yep.
Spider-Man
Yep.
comics? Okay.
That was the deleted Sam Raimi.
Oh, okay.
The
I
lizard
would have loved to have
backstory.
seen just all of his. I just more
I-
Sam Raimi.
I wish they had just let Sam Raimi be Sam Raimi. Kind of
Yeah.
like they did in, like, Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like Spider-Man 2 was the most Sam Raimi Spider-Man we
Oh
ever
yeah,
got.
and that's why it's the best one.
Yeah.
I still think far and away the best Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, I loved the like Doc Ock origin.
Oh,
like,
when
not,
he's in
not
the
actual
surgery?
Like explosion. Yeah, in the surgery
That's
where
so
you
Evil
get like
Dead.
the Sam Raimi.
You
Yeah,
get the saw or the
saw that like
chainsaw.
comes to life.
You get the fingernails peeling
Mm-hmm.
on the ground.
Oh God, we should watch the Spider-Man movies.
Well, I mean, Spider-Man 2 is my favorite comic movie of all time.
Yeah, I can see it.
The train fight, train
Yeah.
sequence.
I have the first two on regular DVD.
Yeah, I need to get all those on Blu-ray with Voodoo codes.
Voodoo. Can we get sponsored by Voodoo? I
would
feel like
love
we
to get
mentioned
sponsored
them
by
enough.
Voodoo.
We just like they pay us and like giving us like one new code a week.
I'd be fine with that.
Hear us now, Voodoo,
Yes.
and listen to us later.
Yeah.
The worst thing to be in this situation is a snorer.
Yeah.
Or menstruating. That's why I can't have female commandos.
Do you have the first Jurassic Park? Did they do a Laserdisc to Jurassic Park, or was that too
They
late?
did
in the
no.
game?
They both this and Lost World were on Laserdisc. I almost got them, but it got a little too expensive for my blood.
What's on the docket right now? Like what's on the lineup that you're really looking for?
Schwarzenegger's.
Anything Schwarzenegger?
Well,
Predator? They gotta have Predator,
I'm sure
right?
they do.
Their
Like
covers are always cool too. Like they
Mhm.
come up with different cool covers
Yeah.
sometimes that aren't always.
I just recently got Total Recall. I'm looking for The Running Man, and then probably Predator be next because I already got T2, maybe Terminator 1.
I'm checking right now just for
Do it
S's and G's.
for posterity.
Oh, the Predator 2 one's actually the cover's actually kind of cool.
Predator 2,
Yeah,
nice.
It's the cover for Predator is what I thought it would be. The classic Stallone shot or Schwarzenegger shot.
Nice. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. You were saying Predator 2 as in TOO.
Oh yeah.
I heard Predator 2 as in the sequel.
Yeah.
Oh, which is also here.
Yeah.
That's kind of a boring cover. It's just like the cityscape with the. I mean, it's a pretty sky.
Yeah. I mean, it's
And
kind of
got,
cool.
And it's
kinda
got the Wayland Industries widescreen symbol.
Yeah.
Oh, remember that little cup of water from the first film? We went and made an entire stage here.
I love the selective, impact tremors of these movies too.
And the throwbacks to the ones
Yeah.
before.
Like when it's like the Jaws, like Donna Donna music, impact tremors all over the place. But when it's like a chase, they're like, oh yeah, no, it's just clop 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 clop. Or in the previous scene with the trailer, it's like, no, you didn't even hear it at all. You just see the thing. He's not after your sugar.
No, that's a great shot.
Oh yeah.
One perfect shot right there.
It's like a
So is
Nosferatu
that face, too.
vampire kind of thing. Yeah.
Vinegar strokes.
Where we get maximum gold blue.
Maximum cold bloom or none, as far as I'm concerned.
Peekaboo. Surprise, motherfucker. T-Rex just wants to play and have fun. And scare Julianne Moore to death.
He just wants to dance with somebody.
Yeah.
He wants to feel the heat with somebody.
There's that single tear.
Yeah, there you go.
And a look into the camera.
Yeah.
He
No,
got both.
maximum gold
That's
blue.
all about that look in the camera in this one.
He's just getting more and more maximum gold bloom.
He's reaching his final form.
This guy fucks it up for everybody here too.
I feel like that was in the trailer too, or like that,
Well,
like where you see.
He's continued to fuck it up for the group. He fails to realize his buddy's gone to go pee. He's now screaming like a little girl.
Yeah, he kind of pays for it here.
There are times when the T-Rex growl sounds more like a dump truck, like unloading its shit. He removed my bullets.
It's funny watching the behind the scenes because it's just a guy with a T-Rex cutout head chasing them that they're all reacting to.
I'd love to be that guy.
Yeah.
T-Rex, played by Josh Butler.
51% motherfucker, 49% son of a bitch. Tyrannosaurus Rex by Rob Zombie.
One day.
Maybe we'll see it.
I love this. Glop.
That was a trailer thing,
Yeah, it
wasn't
was.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I
Maybe
also
not
love-
all
If you look closely, you still saw him in the puddle, the first puddle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you see like a CG hand flopping around, still stuck to the foot. But if you look at the puddle, you still see the actor.
The actor in the puddle?
Mm-hmm.
They're probably like, yeah, no one's going to look at that.
Yeah, it goes by too quickly.
Yeah.
No one's gonna have Blu-ray copies of this.
Yeah, they're going to look at the squished CG body.
And then they had another actor in the last puddle.
I just love the bongo drums, man.
Just John Williams.
Yeah.
I hope it was John Williams
Now,
himself.
is
Yeah.
this a trank dart or poison he's about to shoot him
Trank.
with?
Probably
All
trank.
right.
Because we see him later.
You dick.
He, just like Eddie kind of warned earlier in the film, he overtranks him. That's why he wakes up so fucking hyper in San Diego.
Oh, all right.
T-Rexes
Peekaboo.
can't see through
Yeah.
water.
The idea of them hiding behind a waterfall was in the original script for the first Jurassic Park. Like Chris has kind of alluded to, this really was just kind of a playground for all those unused story ideas to show up.
Yeah.
Even more so in part 3.
Oh, snap. Red and yellow kill a fella.
I'd rather die by T-Rex than Snake. I always thought that this was cool.
Ooh.
Kool-Aid.
Rain and blood from a lacerated sky. Bleeding it hard. It's not okay, really.
Oh, and then
Comforting Vaughn.
and then
Terrifying Goldblum.
T-Rex Goldblum.
Yeah.
Just call me Goldblum Rex.
Goldblum Rex. It's like a jazz name.
He's 65% motherfucker. 35% son of a bitch.
It's Goldblum Rex. Yeah.
And then
it's long
then
grass.
proceeds to go in the long grass.
It's such a dumb thing.
Don't go here, guys. This thing that we're all in.
Yeah. You didn't
Don't
hear
go
me the
there.
first time? All right, fine.
Hey, and don't yell to wake
Oh, I
up
remember
the
this,
They
Velociraptors.
suck so much here because, like, it's clear what's going on with Velociraptors, and they're just like, we're not going to shoot the Velociraptors. It's not like they, like, you'll see it.
Yeah.
And they all have fucking guns.
Yeah. I remember this scene. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, guys, we're going to kick their ass. It's going to be awesome.
Woo.
We could shoot, but we won't.
Well, I mean, they're getting picked off one by one.
But
These people don't know until now.
I'll
And then now they don't shoot, sure.
yeah, they're just like, fuck it, let's run the other way. Ah!
Oh, that's
Trailer
money.
So
moment.
he was
That's so money.
screaming at nothing until it started jumping up in the air.
To be fair, he was screaming at nothing the entire time.
Yeah.
This
He was
is
screaming at a guy with a popsicle stick and a velociraptor head. Yeah, here we go.
Well, no, I'm just saying the way the scene was kind of looked like he
No,
had
I got
turned
you. I got
around
you.
and
Yeah,
was
he-
screaming
there
it.
was an awkward delay.
He was
Yeah,
anticipating like, I'm dead.
Yeah. I'm just going to scream until something jumps at me.
Yeah.
It's like when I play Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
But that works out so well for you.
There is
It
nothing
works
better.
about as well.
guys,
Yeah.
guys, I hear the knocking.
There's
He's
nothing
there.
better than watching you play Five Nights at Freddy's.
God, we need to actually do that stream.
Yeah, I still have never played 2. I've played 3, but I've never played 2.
Would you say that 3 is the pinnacle of the series?
1. I'm a fan of the first. The novelty is still there.
I prefer the book.
Hollywood screwed it up when they adapted Five Nights at Freddy's for
Five Nights at Freddy's,
for Steam
based on the novel Push by Sapphire.
by John Carpenter.
Yeah, there you go.
John Carpenter's. Oh my god! If we ever
That takes me back, man. That takes me
John
back.
Carpenter movie, it's just gonna be us rolling like that the entire time, and Josh won't understand because it was something we did before he joined the crew.
Unless you heard that episode.
That was like early on.
That was like, yeah.
Well, I
We're
mean,
talking
and it was
like
also based on like the old video web series that we tried to do.
Well,
Yeah.
now I know what I'm listening to on the ride home.
Yeah.
The entire run.
I feel like that like lasted for a while. Like we did it
Yeah.
for a good while.
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn leads the charge. Leading the charge, Vaughn.
Inquisitive Vince Vaughn.
About to be scared by a painting, Vaughn.
To be fair, paintings are terrifying.
He is probably so wound up at this point, too. Just ran through a field of dudes getting eaten by velociraptors.
He's got an intense fear boner going on.
Fear.
Ah! Two-dimensional art. Jeeps. Or Ford Explorers. He's so scared he doesn't know what kind of car it is. Oh, it's a painting. Dumbfounded Vaughn.
Rambling Vaughn.
I love that kind of light. I feel like the only way to get that kind of beam, though, is to have a trace amount of like fog in the room.
It's always great when you go to like a
Or
metal
a well-shot
when you go to like
movie.
a metal show and like 2-3 hours before the band even gets on gets out there, they're just spraying everybody with that because as soon as they hit the so it'll look really cool when they get on.
Yeah, or a Who show.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I remember
that's how they were able, Ridley Scott was able to get those lights in the first Alien movie, was to borrow them from a Who show.
Oh, really?
Jeez.
Because the Who at that time had access to better special effects than Ridley Scott
Ouch.
for a little movie called Alien.
We all got to start somewhere.
Yeah. I do love Alien.
Fucking trees, I hate the earth.
Radio Vaughn.
I was waiting for him to turn to the computer and be like, a Unix system. I know this.
What's the frequency, Vince?
I got to be honest. Like, I enjoy movies with Vince Vaughn, but not because of Vince Vaughn.
He's now what pushes you over the edge.
Like-
Like you're like, yeah, you know what? It's because of Vaughn that I like that movie.
Well, like, I certainly enjoy this film. I enjoy Old School. I enjoy Wedding Crashers, but not because of Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
He chooses good movies to be in, but not necessarily is the reason why they are good movies.
His presence does
Yeah.
not improve the movie, and in the best cases doesn't take away from the movie. But
Fair assessment.
yeah, I get the same feeling, honestly, from Tobey Maguire. Like, can you name a film that's made better by the presence of Tobey Maguire?
Well, I mean, I think I like him as Spider-Man.
Maybe Pleasantville? No.
Oh, you know
yeah.
what? You know what
Love
movie? I don't think
Pleasantville.
again.
Yeah.
But because of Tobey Maguire.
This movie, the movie is
No,
great
because
from
of the visual effects.
the movie is great for many reasons.
No,
but
William
I
H.
think
Macy.
I think he's fantastic in Cider House Rules.
Emo Spider-Man.
Does he rule?
He rules.
Or is he the cider house?
He's the.
Michael Caine won the Academy Award for that film.
Mm-hmm. I love that movie. Got it on Vudu.
I just picked up The Incredible Hulk on Vudu.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it
How
was
is
part
it?
of... I mean, it's still HTX.
It's not incredible.
It's better than the Ang Lee Hulk.
It's
Oh,
really just
okay,
incredible.
that one. Yeah, yeah.
It's mine.
Wait, there's no meat here? What the fuck?
What kind of fatty tissue stores do you have? Why did we turn around?
Remember when we used to be intelligent bad guys?
Yeah.
It's not a T-Rex, Malcolm.
Parkour. Oh.
Oh. The elusive Goldblum.
Now it's almost like a
Salsa?
well, it seems kind of like he's like almost like a spy.
That one was not fucking around. That's the best raptor.
I feel like this is the most we see of like Goldblum with his like limp from the first film.
He's also getting wrecked.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like,
Just a little bit.
yeah. That one just loves jumping through glass. That's
Yeah.
just really all there
Hates
is to
glass.
it.
Don't you?
Almost as much as Mickey Rourke.
That's a throwback.
It is. Cool shot.
Download the Double Team commentary if you have no idea what I'm
And
talking
watch
about.
Double Team.
Here's Johnny.
I could totally kick you in the face, but for some reason I'm just going to stare in fear.
He's got a limp, Sam.
That disables kicking ability.
Yeah. Oh my god. I just remembered the spot where she goes to climb under and then there's the fucking raptor there.
Well, it's kind of that moment's power generator. Like, oh, we have the power again, and then it's this film's version of that.
Yeah. I love this that they're fucking smart enough to dig underneath it. They really emphasize the intelligence of the raptors in this bitch.
They certainly do with the dude here in the back. We could totally just beat the shit out of your head with something. This is a utility room. They've got like wrenches, like Furious 7, right?
Oh,
I'm sure they're more concerned with getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Details.
Not everyone is as liberal with their well-being as you are.
To take out a raptor?
There's a little
Okay.
bit of that limp right there.
Yeah, it's just like Ellie Sadler running away.
Yeah. Though we don't ever... I mean, I guess we talked about it in the last commentary. I guess she kind of messed up her leg with a radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's never completely explained.
These raptors just jump happy fools. Here's the payoff, Sam.
Yeah, just remember, Velociraptors,
Yeah.
biggest fucking badasses of the first Jurassic Park, killed by gymnastics.
Are you... You were just complaining that no one was kicking these raptors, and now they finally does, and you're pissed off.
With gymnastics, yeah.
Did you see Gym Tata? Or whatever the fuck it's called?
No.
Yeah, it's a martial arts that uses gymnastics.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that what they taught her?
Apparently. It was racist.
That's right. There's still two other of these guys, isn't there? Wasn't there one?
You mean that one that was stuck in the car didn't just stay stuck?
Yeah. Wait, they never... they can open doors?
Oh, right. I forgot that.
Though
from
if you
the
think
last
about
one.
it, Goldblum never really crosses paths with the Raptors.
That's
in
true.
the
Nope.
first film. This is all, I guess, new territory for him.
Yeah.
All about those T-Rexes.
As I say, why do you think he handles the T-Rexes so well? But these guys, he's like, shit.
Yeah, he went toe-to-toe with a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Well, ass to mouth, but still,
Never go ass to mouth.
you can in certain situations. If I learned anything from Clerks 2.
Yeah.
Shit.
Gravity!
And here's the thing.
He bites him. He's like, what?
Well, yeah, here's the thing. They like completely forget about the humans. They're just like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I mean, haven't you ever gotten pissed off and forgotten about something?
Not if like my buddy accidentally like falls on top of me.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you. I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
They're fighting like how me and my sister do.
Jesus.
You bite each other in the neck?
Stunt moves. It's like flip, roll, flip, roll.
And how convenient that she landed right next to them.
Yeah. It's just like, oh.
And is totally able to run.
Look, guys,
And
we
Malcolm's limp is
survived.
fixed.
It's the end of the movie. Coming to pick us up.
Well, the original ending, and just like the ending of Jurassic Park, it was kind of changed deep in production. Originally, it was supposed to be this big motorcycle chase where they're being pursued by the raptors to this, but
Just
Spielberg...
like in Jurassic World.
Yeah, I suppose. Though is he riding with them?
Yeah, it looks like he's going into battle with them.
Yeah, into battle. Just that sounds so badass. He's going into battle with raptors.
They're
while
fighting the genetic anomaly.
What's
it's
the
Raptor Squad 2015.
the Indominus Rex or whatever they're calling it?
I don't know.
I think that's it.
I'm waiting to watch the movie.
Yeah.
I'm convinced he basically took Jaws and
Moose
bred
Jaws.
its DNA with a T-Rex.
Yeah. I'm hoping we see a lot more of that aquatic dinosaur that like jumps up and eats the hanging shark.
I think so.
Oh, and
Oh,
then like
it
a
eats a
pterodactyl in the
pterodactyl.
trailer.
Oh, it does too?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the latest trailer. I just saw the
Like what? Are you thinking it's going to come in and save the day?
no. But
Sprout legs.
I hope not.
it'd be cool if they accidentally fall into the water and they have to like basically outswim it before it eats
Deep
them.
Blue Sea style.
Or Resident Evil 4.
Yeah. That would be cool.
Yeah. I'm still drunk.
I'm still drunk and very English.
Yeah.
Appreciate.
Along with like your entire hunting squad.
RJ's the only one he cares about. They shared that night in Venezuela.
Brazil.
That's Vin Diesel's Vin Diesel's father is Pete Postlewaite. You can tell because of their bald heads and expert earring job.
Badass line delivery.
And right there, he sort of becomes like the game hunter from the first film.
Muldoon.
Yeah.
The original script had Muldoon trank a T-Rex, so you're not wrong.
You're also not right.
Am I ever?
MI6.
Which of the two?
MI6.
Am I?
Good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
Thanks.
I mean, it makes no sense, but
No,
that was well done.
Been listening to a lot of James Bond recently,
Yeah.
guys. Sinking in.
I would just love to see the transcripts for one of these commentaries just written out.
No reference. These are the ravings of a madman. Four of them.
Mad Men.
Oh,
Oh.
featuring John Hamm.
I call Roger Sterling.
John Hamm's John Hamm.
Totally Josh.
Wait, he's John Hamm or John Hamm's
John Hamm's John Hamm. You're like John Hamm, and he's John Hamm's John Hamm. I'm just Roger Sterling. I'm not even using
my
the
ass
actor
with
name.
you.
Wait. You
Or
wipe
no,
your
no.
ass with your penis?
No, John Hamm. It's
Which one gets with
It's a
Alexis
reference
Bledel?
from Saturday Night Live when
Oh,
John
he's got
Hamm
the-
was on it.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, it's something for you to snack on while you're in the toilet.
Yeah.
I misremembered, but you still you
that-
went.
It's that dude. He's always like schlubby guy number 5.
Looks like that's what he's doing now.
What's his face? Pete gets with Alexis Bledel, right?
Yes, but then she gets electro shocked and forgets about him.
Oh, well, I still call I'm Pete then.
You also get to be married to Alison Brie for a while for like the first 3
but
seasons.
it's all about Alexis Bledel.
Yeah. But Alison Brie.
Yeah, Brie.
Yeah, Alison
All about
Brie,
the
man.
Brie.
Team Brie.
I would love to spread her on some toast,
Toasted.
and by toast I mean my penis.
Again, I
Michael
want
Bendis.
Yeah, I write
wait.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Don't we get a callback to a really, really amazing video store chain in this movie too?
Yes.
Oh, hey, it's that guy.
Brian Michael Bendis.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the original version of the script had it written that the raptors killed the crew, and then the T-Rex ate the raptors.
Yeah.
They never, of course, explained that in the final film. You just assume the T-Rex killed everybody, even though they're like clearly in compartments a T-Rex couldn't get into. Because I remember always having that debate with my friends.
Yeah.
Like, what killed the crew? Maybe
I
there's
feel like
raptors.
you weren't the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember being like, I'll allow it, but
Now this
It's almost
was,
like more like a horror movie this way.
This was also supposed to happen in the first one too, right?
sort of. They get to land, but not necessarily San Diego.
They get to
Yeah.
Costa Rica. Still drunk?
In
Leaving.
fact, I'm having a sobering moment. I'm gonna go to the bar.
Must leave faster. Must leave faster. Must run faster.
It kind of reminds me of like Dracula, right? When how Dracula
Yeah.
kills the entire crew and
That's how Dracula enters. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think it's like, you know, it doesn't crash like this.
It does crash into the coast, if I
Right.
remember correctly.
Does it?
I haven't. How do
Which
they do it? How do they do it in the
Dracula film?
Coppola?
There's
Well,
been
in
like
the,
a billion
in
of
the
them.
in the novel,
I
in the
feel
novel,
like-
it crashes into the coast. How does
I
they
feel
do
like-
it in the Coppola film?
I feel like in the Coppola film, it just kind of parks, and everyone's like, "But where's the crew?"
yeah.
I might be wrong. It's been a while.
It's on Netflix. I have it on my
the
list.
DVD.
Yeah, I would love to maybe one day do a commentary for that. That was a fun.
I say, is the castle far?
I know where the bastard sleeps.
Oddly
I
enough,
put him there.
the
Carfax Abbey.
the book scared the bejesus out of my mother. The film, not so much.
It's interesting because the book is epistolary. It's all
Yeah.
like journal entries and letters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which means it's based on fact.
Yeah. Well, it also means that like everything's already happened. They're just like talking about it after the fact.
Right.
I'm going to vomit, but because of the alcohol, not because of the hand on the wheel. But yeah, it's in a second they're going to explain that Roland used too much tranquilizer, which is why the T-Rex is kind of in a frenzied state. After he has this.
Two darts is too much.
Oh, convenient hand.
Need a hand.
That's all that's left of both crewmen. Just hands.
Luckily, still in their respective positions.
Well, it's got a little bit of an arm to it still.
Who do I listen to?
The one paying me. Oh, wrong decision.
I'm back, motherfucker.
Ever see that movie?
Motherfuckers!
Yeah, I love the movie We're Back.
Yeah. Where they come out of the La Brea tar pits.
Yeah.
And they gotta go to the Museum of Natural History. Wink. I've made a huge mistake. Kiss him. Kiss him.
Goldblum's like the conscience on his shoulder.
Jiminy Cricket.
Goldblum.
Rex. Well, let's just keep doing our jobs normally.
Yeah, nobody noticed that, right?
Yeah, T-Rex just walked right by us, but that's cool.
It's customs for you.
Yeah. Maybe they'll notice this.
I love LA. It's San Diego. Well, there's no San Diego songs.
No, not really.
I am the infant.
Love.
Sex.
Rock and roll.
Just go to a Kiss show.
Yeah. In Detroit, Rock City.
Detroit, Rock City.
Just like you see this T-Rex in the background. It's like, yeah.
In Kiss makeup.
Yeah.
Which Kiss member would the T-Rex be?
Gene.
Vinnie Vincent. Kiss him. Kiss him. Where's the containment facility?
Yeah, how the fuck does he like? I think I've said this on the podcast or on the last commentary. The movie kind of loses me a bit. Like I'm tracking. As much as I talk shit about gymnastics killing raptors, I'm tracking, and then they get to San Diego.
Told you it's small.
Like the San Diego authorities must just be completely just inept. I mean, I guess we did see it get past customs.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it roared right outside the office and run away. Like
typical San Diego customs.
like how monotone this kid is, even though it clearly like eats the family dog.
Yeah.
Sleep tight.
Like at this point, the movie just becomes something completely different to me.
It's almost silly.
It is.
That's a really nice house.
Shouldn't it also be like dangerous for it to drink chlorine?
Though it probably doesn't know. It's
I
probably,
don't even think it cares.
Yeah, it's probably like they said. It was
That's
drugged
why
out of
it
its.
dies.
It was drugged out of its mind.
It would have been great if this was Steven Spielberg. He was waking up.
It's the cocaine you keep feeding.
Yeah. Acting, yeah.
You got something in your teeth there. Ah, yeah, you got it.
Oh, you. Just completely different movie. Just completely different.
She ate the family.
Yeah, I hope.
Too fast, too furious.
Too fast, too furious.
Act a fool.
Yeah. Who did the? Was that Ludacris that
Ludacris.
did? Yeah, makes sense because he's in it. It was Ja Rule that did the first one, right? Because he's in.
Ja Rule.
Yeah, I forgot he was a thing until I watched the first Fast and the Furious again. I was like, oh, that's right. You were once a viable musician. I think he got shut down by 50 Cent though, because he wrote that song "Wankster" all about him.
Got it under heating lamps?
You got to keep it fresh.
Baked fresh every morning. Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Don't forget to close the passenger door. Thanks. Okay, bang.
Credits.
What's that?
I'm not looking where I'm driving.
T-Rex hasn't.
And then it becomes like the American Werewolf in London.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, the Whopper.
Still great.
Think you'll have that ride at the park?
It's awesome.
Yes, I think they will.
Shakespeare King Lear, or Schwarzenegger King Lear.
Johnny Tsunami. Oh no, damn it! It wasn't Johnny.
Hey,
Tsunami.
they're old stomping grounds, Chris.
Yeah.
That's why they closed.
Yeah.
That's the dude here that gets fucked is the screenwriter David Cope. He also wrote the first one.
Him?
Yes. Because he gets fucked.
He wrote himself in. Oh, hey, it's Starbucks.
When he was writing the script to The Lost World, he said he had gotten a lot of fan mail about the first one saying, like, you waited too long to show the dinosaurs. And so he's like, fine, fuck it. I'm going to have the dinosaurs from Jump in this one. And then he gets eaten. Remember when this was a Jurassic Park movie?
Yeah, there are dinosaurs still. Maybe if you took the muzzle off of it. Wow, Chevron and 76?
It's like he heard you. He's just like,
Yeah.
what? Because even T-Rex has to look at the camera, too.
Remember
hey,
this was a Jurassic Park movie?
Yeah.
Again,
I'm fine with
still
this. I mean,
dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I'm fine with this movie going just batshit insane in the end. I mean, again, it's not ideal.
I remember when this was coming out and seeing footage and trailers of it showing that it was going to hit the mainland.
Yeah.
And just thinking, oh my god, this is going to be so awesome.
Do we know?
And now watching this and thinking, I was excited for this.
Yeah.
I'm still excited for it.
We can tell. The do we have any idea if Jurassic World takes place on the mainland or
That's its own island.
is it back to Nublar?
I have no idea about that. but it's-
If I understand correctly, it's supposed to be acting as if the park actually did open. And acts like this and the third film officially never really took place.
I've heard the what you may be referencing, but the director was like, they may have happened, but we won't reference them at all.
Yeah, well,
Which is, I think, a polite
yeah.
way of the director going, they never fucking have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah. So I think
trying to
it does
remember if-
take place on the
it's like
original
Superman
island.
Returns theory.
The only difference between technically 3 and 4 could have happened. The Quest for Peace. The I just gotta throw that.
That's
sometime.
why Superman 4, the quest for peace.
Keeping the anyway. The isn't Ma Kent dead in Superman 3 though? Like when he goes back to Smallville.
Yeah.
That's the only discrepancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think, well, yeah, I think it's going to take place on the original island and world.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll find
got-
out
we got a
along with
couple
you
weeks.
guys at home.
Yeah.
Because that's not until
I mean-
June, I don't think.
All I know is
Like
for
first
certain,
weekend or something.
in world, they have
by
to
the time
take a
this thing
long
posts.
trip to get to the island, wherever it is the park is at. Like,
Yeah.
it isn't taking place on the continental United States.
Mm. I guess yeah. Otherwise, it would be easy, right? You just call the National Guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the boat blows up.
Yeah. It turns into a Michael Bay movie. It's like, remember when this was a Jurassic Park movie? Now it's Bad Boys 2!
Remember when it was a Steven Spielberg movie?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I can feel a certain point where Spielberg checks out. And according to interviews I've seen, like retrospective, obviously not when he's doing press for it. He's like, I checked out while I was making this movie.
It's like anytime I see a flock of doves in any movie, I believe that John Woo just ran on set, knocked out the director, and
He just
directed that
has
one
doves.
scene.
Yeah.
Just throws them.
Yeah.
Caw, caw.
That's how you tell it's a John Woo film, Flying Doves.
But no, again, Spielberg thought this movie would bring him back to blockbuster filmmaking. I mean, it's still, still enjoyable film.
It's technically
stress that.
not a blockbuster, just...
No,
We
not a
saw a
They,
blockbuster.
yeah, they crashed through a
Yeah.
blockbuster.
No, but it still made like it more than and,
Gangbusters.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
still like fucking love it. It's still very much a part of my childhood.
I still think it's a great ending.
Yeah. I don't know. I still would have figured this is one case where I would have gone with the original ending. I wouldn't have gone with the original ending for the original Jurassic Park where they use the bones.
What was the original ending for this?
It ends on
Use the bones.
no, they use motorcycles to escape from raptors and
Oh, they just
pterodactyls.
escape.
Yeah, it ends with
Okay.
them leaving the island again.
I like
Remember
to
when there were
believe...
pterodactyls in the menu screen for this movie?
Yeah, because they were.
Symbolizing that there actually were pterodactyls in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, there's a scene. Basically the pterodactyl scene from Jurassic Park 3. like you were saying earlier, was supposed to be in this movie. And they were just like, nope. Not enough budget or not enough
Payback's
time.
a bitch, son.
I like to believe when he first shows up and sees the little dino, the little T-Rex, T-Rex is just thinking, hey, fucker, I'm going to eat you now.
Yeah, I mean,
Jump, motherfucker.
again, in the full cut, it's Ludlow that breaks baby T-Rex's leg.
Yeah.
Oh, we're about to
They
get...
left. There was a bottle of some sort of liquor right next to the baby T-Rex.
Yeah.
Which would imply that he was there because he's the drunk.
Yeah. We're about to get our... I mean, if we're talking bad, but like Michael Bay Spielberg movie, we're about to get our big Michael Bay moment with Sniper Moore.
Yeah. With no reference to her even knowing how to handle a gun previously.
Yeah, she doesn't even know how to handle a camera.
Oh, ho, ho.
Oh.
There it is.
To be fair, huge.
That was a
target.
great
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah, I mean, just that slow-mo.
Yeah.
I don't know if... I'm trying to think of other Spielberg movies that really do the slow-mo, and I can't really come up with any.
Nope.
So, what's the gunner in the helicopter aiming for? Because
He was going to kill the T-Rex with a
that's right.
sniper
Yeah,
rifle.
dude, what's his
Yeah.
name earlier said, "Go for the parent."
Yeah. But we can't have the innocent T-Rex killed. Let's just trank it and send it back on a boat and hope it makes it back to Isla Sorda.
Earth first, man.
Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn wins, even though he hasn't shown up in the movie for like
20
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah.
You know,
He stayed on the
I can't
island.
even remember how they guarantee or at
Vaughn.
least try to guarantee it gets back.
If you look, that's Steven Spielberg in the reflection
Oh,
right
yeah.
there. That's his cameo.
Oh, yeah.
And now
No, it's not.
now it turns into Malcolm's daughter.
That was weird.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I mean,
Why did he do that?
You know when in reflections, everyone looks Caucasian. It's just a fact.
Yeah, it's like camera puts on 10 pounds. Well, reflections, they add
It's
Caucasian.
like whiteface.
Yeah. Yeah, originally what they were supposed to be watching was Hammond's funeral, but instead, because of the reworked ending, they turned it into the boat going back to Isla
So
Sorna.
she was eating popcorn for Hammond's funeral.
Yeah.
Pretty poor taste.
I wonder if we'll see a Hammond statue in World.
I mean, I've seen it in the set pictures, but it doesn't mean that we'll actually see it.
It'll be a holographic statue.
Hello, John.
He finally learned his lesson.
No, he hasn't.
I feel like he did going into this movie because the hunters were working against him, right?
Yeah. But like now he's like, okay, no more parks.
Just left
Fine.
them.
Live and let die.
Yeah. Paul McCartney shows up. But yeah, this is the only pterodactyl we see in the entire movie.
Caca. Two.
Well,
Two,
every
right?
film
Okay, yeah.
needs its main dino
Three.
attraction.
All right. There's okay. It's the only scene.
4.
Okay.
My God, they just keep coming.
Like-
there's like 12 in the background now.
It's an entire flock. All right.
Come on. Aren't you satisfied, Sam?
They
God.
take over the entire island.
They get their
They
moment
become
in
the
3.
dominant species.
But yeah, that's the Lost World, man.
Mm.
What do you guys think of it going out?
Should have stayed lost.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
I mean, I loved it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still
I,
like it.
but I saw the opportunity for a pun.
Yeah,
It's fun.
it's a fun ride. I guess this is only the second time you've seen it in its entirety.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. There's a couple scenes that stuck out. I really didn't remember too much of it. It's funny because when I saw it, obviously we didn't know how big Vince Vaughn would get, but just the years after it, I always remembered him as being like the star of the movie because of who he became. He's really like barely in the movie.
Yeah.
That's funny. I have like almost the opposite. Like every time I see it, I'm reminded that he's in it, and it's always like, oh yeah. I guess at this time he wasn't Vince Vaughn, a household name.
I'm trying to think of what made him Vince Vaughn House. Was it old school?
I
Probably
think it
old
was.
school, yeah.
I mean, clearly he had
Arliss
been
Lovelace?
in things, before, so like everyone recognized his face. But like, yeah, I feel like it wasn't until like Old School or Wedding Crashers where it really became, oh, Vince fucking Vaughn.
Yeah.
So, Chris, Josh, any insights as we finish this up and go into the final installment?
You know, I will say, leading into Jurassic Park 3, a lot of people shit on it. But when I got this DVD, the Blu-ray set, I rewatched all 3 of them. And I gotta say, 3 is not as bad as I remember it being. Like, I feel like I just kind of jumped on the bandwagon of like, oh yeah, no, 3's terrible, yeah. But like, I watched it, it's not awful. It's not unwatchable. You know?
Would you agree with the assessment? And I guess we'll revisit this next week. I always call Jurassic Park 3 not a bad action movie, but maybe not the best Jurassic Park movie, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I would agree that currently it is the weakest in the series.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys next week then with Jurassic Park 3.
Bum, bum, bum.
This has been another Geek Out commentary. I'm Sam.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
I'm Josh.
And see you next week.
Toodles.
Bye.